Phil Bagge is going to present our second chapter that we co-authored on variables.
Thank you. There are, in my mind, two types of researchers: those who write and can be read easily by teachers, non-specialists, and those who don't. And Shuchi's work definitely falls into that can be read, can be understood by teachers. In fact, her work first came to mind when I was looking for how we could improve primary pupils' understanding of variables. And after reading some of her research, I went back into class enthused to go and try all sorts of new things, which worked really well. Couple of years on, having shared some of the research and some of the things that we did in our class together, it was lovely to be asked to just work on a chapter together. So, what's in this chapter? Well, first of all, there's quite a good technical definition of what variables are, which I think is really quite important for novice learners because it's not actually that obvious what they are, having sat on lots of forums when people have spent a lot of time discussing it. We also think about the many ways variables can be used. And that's quite important, and really sort of try and split those into the ones that are better for novice learners and the ones that are better left a little bit later as well. We think about lots of everyday examples and ways to introduce variables outside of programming first. To reduce a pupil's cognitive load when they're understanding a difficult concept. And we think about sort of nice ways to introduce those for elementary primary pupils as well, things like role play and writing their own everyday ones, to really get a bit more of a handle on what they are. We think quite a lot about analogies. Those that are good analogies that can really grow with the learner as they progress and build on their understanding of variables, and also those analogies that can cause misconceptions later on that might be better actually avoided. We suggest a progression of complexity of things. We look also at variable range and variable assignment and naming conventions and a host of other things. And as always for this book, it's very much written in a way that is accessible for the non-specialist teacher teaching in elementary or middle school or further up. Okay, and also for those who want to get that next step of learning as well.